So let's talk about Veil Fucci. I love her name. Veil Fui. She's a Boston wedding photographer and portrait fashion photographer. And one of the things that she's known for is going above and beyond, doing anything and everything for her clients. Now, we're not going to go into what that everything entails that she does, but she's also known as the dancing photographer because will get up there and get the party started if she needs to by dancing with her client's party. She's got a website that's got tips for photographers, which is awesome. And she's been pinned over 100,000 times on Pinterest. That has got to hurt. 100,000 pins? Ouch. And so here we go. Veil Fui, come bring it on up. Bring it on up.
Everybody, thank you so much. What a great welcome. By the way, dog, not cat, dog person. Anyway, so question for you. After a wedding, how often do you think your clients actually remember your name? A few months? Maybe a year? How about guests at a wedding? A few days tops, if that? And why should you care? Well, you should care because successful photography businesses thrive on word of mouth and online reviews. You want absolutely everybody talking about you and telling everyone about you. So how do we do that? How do you get people talking? You be memorable. And because if you're not memorable, you're just going to fade into the background of all the other photographers out there that are competing with you in your market. Now, unfortunately, some of those other photographers, they've been memorable for the wrong reasons. And they've kind of given our industry a bad name. And they've created a bad stereotype that goes a little something like this. Okay, look right here, not at Uncle Bob, okay? Big girl in the back, I need you to the right. No, my right. Oh my God, if I have to shoot another wedding, someone hit me over the head with a bouquet. Acting like this is terrible. It can take what should be one of the happiest days of these people's lives and makes it miserable. We need to show people that we're not just crabby curmudgeons with cameras, okay? We need to go and strip away this terrible stereotype and earn back the respect that our industry deserves. Thank you. So how do we do this? Well, here are a few steps. First off, we need to remember that these are not just a booking on our calendar. These are real people coming to us, asking us to cover their wedding, one of the most important days of their lives. So to really capture this day and their hearts, we need to know their story. So in addition to that, we don't need to just know how to make a good, well-composed picture. We need to be able to give them an amazing experience. So to do that, you start off the day right. Get to the bridal suite early, not late, and make sure you have a smile on your face. Before ever taking a shot, be sure to go in and actually introduce yourself to everyone. This will make everybody far more comfortable with you in the room, and this will result in better pictures. You can even take this a step further by taking a page from Dale Carnegie's book and memorize all the names and faces of the bridal party in advance. You may be saying to yourself, that seems crazy, and guess what? So the bridal party thinks that it's amazing, and it helps you during the formals. The way I do this is in advance, I go ahead and I make flashcards using the information I've collected from my client questionnaire, and I go on Facebook and go and get their pictures when available. Now, going this extra mile is actually really important because anything that we can do to make our clients more comfortable is really important because generally, people are super self-conscious and even more so when they're in front of our lenses. So be sure to talk to them, give them your name, and give their name, and be positive and give them good feedback. Another thing I do is I bring a really extensive bridal first aid kit. This is actually what I bring with me to every wedding. Now, the items that actually get used most often are scissors, sewing kit, safety pins, and Band-Aids. Now, I promise you, if you bring out one of these items in a pinch, you will be remembered as the hero of the day. For example, here, that's me on my knees sewing up the mother of the groom's dress to make sure that I'm able to capture her smiling as she walked down the aisle instead of tripping on it. Also, the drab photographer's uniform that I used to wear to weddings is another stereotype that we really need to break. And the reason behind that is, even though we're trying to look inconspicuous, we're actually sticking out like a sore thumb. So now I dress like this at weddings because the way we style ourselves speaks volumes before we ever even get to say a word. So don't be afraid to wear something like, say, a really patterned shirt. So the last stereotype that we need to break is the fact that we're always just skulking around in the background. Because now, during the ceremony, that's actually not such a bad thing, because we don't want to be a distraction. But when we're at the actual party, we need to be able to get there in the mix, right there on the dance floor. But if you're just standing there, you're going to stand out like a sore thumb. So I bet you guys can guess what I do to be able to fit in with all of them. I jump right on the dance floor, and I will get up there and we'll be shooting right alongside the wedding guests and dancing with them. It may seem crazy, but it really works. And believe it or not, before any of the guests ever see a single picture, they will be saying, if you try this, that you are the greatest wedding photographer ever, and will be asking for your card. So if you do this, your clients will love you and remember you, and you will have broken these awful stereotypes. So be sure to give them an easy way to review you online by providing them with links. Thanks so much.
Yeah.